John Franklin Candy was a Canadian actor and comedian who is best known for his work in Hollywood films, such as The Blues Brothers, Home Alone, Little Shop of Horrors, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Spaceballs, Stripes, Splash, The Great Outdoors, and many, many more. JGF Candy was born in Ontario to a Polish mother. Growing up in a small, one-bedroom home, he slept betwixt his two siblings, O. Henry and little baby Ruth. They ate Boston baked beans for many meals to save money, and collected bottle caps to return them for treats at the corner store. The young Candy was known around town to be a class clown. And eventually Candy's charms were noticed by the talent managers of a local group called the Cinnamon Bears. Managers Mike and Ike from Marathon Management Group began weighing the options between calling Candy now and later for a role in their upcoming production of Oompas, a retelling of The Wizard of Oz, wherein the slapstick sixlets played the role of the Oompa Loompas. The slowpoke managers waited too long and lost their chance to book the amazing talent of John Candy, who had already taken another role in a filmed production of Runts being filmed in Colorado. Candy remarked on his first time being in the mountains, seeing the snow caps. It was incredible. Those smarties up in Colorado really know how to treat an Ontarian. Candy went on to rise in fame, making boku bucks and going on a spending spree for his sugar babies. He called the harem he called his harem his tiny tarts, and they were seen as total airheads in the public eye, mooching off his success. But their companionship brought him joy, and they told reporters that he was a big hunk and taught them how to play blackjack. Fans of John often made and traded candy buttons, homemade badge pins with quotes and snapshots of John Candy. These pins are now collectibles and can sometimes be found on eBay. Candy was known for being a hoot at parties, bringing along Chuckles the Clown to black tie events, and often imbibing in a substance he referred to as Fun Dip. Yes, the laughs as well as the drugs were good and plenty, and eventually Candy checks himself into a rural rehabilitation center owned by a man they called the Jolly Rancher out in Arizona. Friends and family of Candy thought these treatments were going to be lifesavers, but unfortunately, there was nothing they could do to stop the deadly heart disease that eventually ended his life and career.
Ooh.
As they laid him to rest, the somber crowd of mourners erupted into snickers and giggles as a tape of Candy's most hilarious one-liners was played in the background. The priest busted a gut so hard he had to take 5 halfway through the repass. Comedians and actors alike each paid their respects at the wake. One actor said every day on set with John Candy was like a payday. Candy was buried on 5th Avenue. Still to this day, there are mounds of flowers and keepsakes at his grave. Jokers come across the Milky... Jokers
come across the Milky.
Jokers across the Milky Way will remember JGF John Candy for all the sweetness and joy he brought to our lives. Happy birthday, John Candy.
Jackie, can I just say... Reese's Pieces, M&M's, Skittles.
I knew you were going to do that. I almost ended with just a...
No, you didn't know what I was going to do. I'm unpredictable. I thought that was a pretty sweet tribute to the king of comedy. And I thought it was something that I thought about was 2 things when he said that they were playing the tapes of his one-liners as he was lowered down into the ground. Do that for me, please. Play some of the bits from this podcast when I die. And when you said that he was elected to be class clown, it sounded like you said he was a class clown. I thought that when I'm looking at you, when I look at you right now, I see a classy clown. You're a classy clown. You're not one of those like dirty clowns. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm clean. I got a nice robe on.
Yeah. And
I live in a big house. Big house.
It's pretty big. It's got a fucked up doorknob, but. And if the Candyman were here himself, I wonder what he would say to us. Don't you kind of wonder what he would say?
Mm-hmm. You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much.
Yeah.
I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you. But I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes me. My customers like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.
And then some of the comments on this YouTube clip is someone said, I use that speech every time somebody insults me.
Can you name all the candies that I said?
Okay, this is an active listening quiz that I didn't know I was being ambushed with. You're getting your gotcha moment for Halloween, Jackie. Can I name all the candies that you named? Let's find out after we take a short break. We'll be right back.